Let's look at the makeup of a board. The Public Libraries Act prescribes who can be appointed to a board. It's important to know that public library boards are established by municipal bylaw and are corporations. Library boards must be under the control of a board. Municipal council makes appointments to the board. Council must appoint at least 5 members of the board, but may not appoint more of its own members to the board than, in the case of a public library or union board, 1 less than a majority of the board, and in the case of a county library or a county cooperative board, a bare majority of the board. Board or municipal employees may not be board members. A board member holds office for a term concurrent with the term of the appointing council or until a successor is appointed, and may be reappointed for 1 or more further terms. A person is qualified to be appointed as a member of the board who is a member of the appointing council or is at least 18 years old and is a Canadian citizen and meets the residency or member requirements of the board. So for instance, in the case of a public library board, they would be a resident of the municipality for which the board is established. Board members will be disqualified if they are convicted of indictable offense. They become incapacitated. They are absent from meetings of the board for 3 consecutive months without being authorized by a board resolution. They cease to be qualified for membership or otherwise forfeit their seat. At the first meeting, the board elects one of its members as a chair for the new term. In the absence of a chair, the board may appoint one of its members to be acting chair. In addition to rules about the size of a board, there are also specific roles which must be filled. At the first meeting, the board elects one of its members as a chair for the new term. In the absence of a chair, the board may appoint one of its members to be acting chair. A chair's term may be determined by the board's bylaws. The chair should take a leadership role on the board. They're responsible for making sure meetings are run efficiently and everyone is working together. Chairs are voting members of the board. However, a tie is deemed a negative. The chair can also call special meetings or expel any person for improper conduct at a meeting. Boards are also required to name a secretary for correspondence and minute taking. The secretary also prepares the board package with the chair. Boards may appoint a separate recording secretary for the purpose of taking minutes. Boards additionally must appoint a treasurer. The treasurer is responsible for all board money, budgets, and accounts. The same person may be secretary and treasurer. The CEO may be appointed to one or both roles.